We're gonna hop on the Blackstone, y'all, and make a fresh salsa from right here in the garden. Welcome to Ray Ray's garden, y'all. We got the Blackstone fired up. We've been grocery shopping in the backyard, and we're gonna make a fresh and easy salsa. It's only 5 ingredients, and you can grow everything in your garden. I'm wearing my super duper sun hat because it's hot out here, y'all. Let's get this party started. Our first ingredient, guys, are these Roma tomatoes. I generally use about 9, unless they're kind of small. Some of these were a little bit dinky, so I've got 10 here. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and char these tomatoes. I'm adding a little bit of oil on here. This grill is so hot, y'all. These are not gonna take long. One of the reasons I love this Blackstone, guys, it's nice to separate things. It's so much bigger than my 27-inch. We're gonna go ahead and put some of these peppers on here. I am gonna tell you guys, these serranos are hot as heck. I'm only gonna use 2 for this batch, and I'm gonna put 2 jalapenos in here. I think that ought to do it. If you watch the garlic video, this is one of the fresh cloves that we picked. This is a Russian red, and you can see that little tinge on there. I am so excited to try this stuff. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil on here, and I'm gonna flip these guys. I don't wanna burn them, but I definitely wanna get a nice char. I do a lot of breakfast, tacos, fajitas we made yesterday. On Thursday, y'all, I cooked over 100 smash burgers. I did a barbecue at work. Went and spent $100 on ground beef and then just cooked for everybody. It was a lot of fun, y'all. You can see, guys, I'm getting a nice char on these. They are definitely looking good. But we want them a little bit more done so we can try to take some of the skins off. So I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna shut this lid and let these cook a little while, which is a good time to talk about Blackstone, y'all. If you want a new Blackstone or even upgrade from a 27-inch to a 36 like I did, it was so worth it, by the way. Check out the Amazon affiliate link in my description, y'all, and you can shop for accessories or new Blackstones, and it'll help this channel grow. Something you could do on these Blackstones, y'all, if you take your little water squirt bottle, guys, you can actually throw a little water under here. It really helps to expedite cooking. Guys, this smells so good. I wish you could smell this right now. All right, we need to let our tomatoes cool, so we're gonna let them sit there for a while. This garlic is done too, guys. I know it's done because it's soft, and that's what we're looking for, is that sort of squishability factor. And it's hard to see on camera, I'm sure, but these are definitely squishable. These jalapenos are done now too. You gotta let that stuff cool.
A few moments later.
So when we clean the Blackstone, guys, a couple things to consider. So what I do is I take my water squirt bottle here and I spray it just on one portion. You can see the color of that water is dirty, food color, which means this is really not that clean yet. So let's do it one more time and see if it got any cleaner. See how that water is clear looking? That's definitely getting clean. You can see I'm just using my spatula for this, but you could also use a griddle scraper, something like this. So let's keep working our way down here. I do like using the scraper, but it gets your hands really close to the grill, which is too hot for me, so I'm gonna move back to my spatula. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my spatula off a little bit. Whew, that's hot. That is hot, guys. Take my handy tongs here. And I'm actually gonna wipe it now. I'm trying to get up any excess water, and it's also helping with any of the food that's stuck in them corners and stuff like that. Man, you can see that is really nasty, y'all. Nice and dirty. All right, this is pretty dry now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my oil and I'm just gonna do something like that. Not too much, but enough. So all I'm doing, guys, is I'm really just spreading around that oil, and it's also continuing to clean it. It's taking off any more of the residue and helping leave this thing ready for the next use. I'll take some oil, get my paper towel oily, and I'll hit these sides, y'all, and just try to get everything I can covered with that oil, as well as the outsides here, because those are areas that might rust. You can also set the lid down, come from behind, and get this back area too. Now, if you notice the oil is smoking right now, I'm gonna do what I just did one more time, but I'm gonna wait for that smoking to stop, because that's gonna clear out any of that top layer of that oil, and then I can add the next layer. And that's how we clean and re-season our Blackstone. All right, guys, everything has cooled down. We're gonna try our best to take some of the skins off these tomatoes and peppers. I'm doing 2 jalapenos and 2 serranos, and I think that's gonna be plenty hot, y'all. You can see we peeled that sucker right out of his jacket there. Putting everything into the blender. All right, guys, we're pretty much done peeling these tomatoes. They came out pretty good. That took a long time, guys. It was like 15 minutes of peeling. It's hot out here, so I am super excited to try this salsa. Unfortunately, guys, we are down to the slim pickings of cilantro. That's all I have left from my entire bed. We have just tore it up. I'm gonna need to plant some more, but hey, it's better than nothing, y'all. Okay, guys, if you remember, this was 5 ingredients. So we got the peppers, the tomatoes, the wee little bit of cilantro that I had left, and I'm picking 2 of these fattest garlic cloves. You know what the heck, we're gonna put 3 in there. So the garlic is in there, and technically it is 5 ingredients, but we are gonna add just a little bit of water. It's gonna help it blend, and we're gonna go ahead and get this sucker on the blender, y'all. Oh, that would have sucked. And make some fresh salsa, guys. All right, the 5th ingredient, guys, is salt. I don't know if that's very scientific, but I did 20 little turns. Let's see where we're at, guys. I got my official tasting spoon here. Oh, that looks so good. I wish I had more cilantro, but I think it'll be all right. Definitely more salt, y'all. 2nd spoon, so we don't double dip here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, that was a lot of work. We cooked everything. It's like 90 degrees out here, but we got through it, and now we get to try it on a chip, guys. Totopos. Yeah, that deserves another one, y'all. It's not too hot. It's definitely spicy. All right, guys, we're gonna jar this stuff up before I eat it all. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys, so excited to have a fresh jar of salsa from stuff we picked right out there in the garden. This stuff goes great on everything. Chips, tacos, the leftover fajitas that I'm gonna have for dinner later. You better believe this is gonna be on there. But I'm also excited for another reason. I've got my very first ever shirt for Ray Ray's Garden, y'all. I've never had merch before for any project, so this is such an exciting day. It's got the little logo on the front and then Ray Ray's Garden on the back. In fact, if you want to get your own Blackstone, guys, I highly suggest it. It's so much fun. It's a great way to take some of the stuff we grow and cook it up and enjoy it, guys. Like this video, subscribe, let's grow this channel. Ray out.